All right, we're live inside the Canadian Tire Center. I'm Ross Levitan. That is Brandon Piller. We've got a great day planned.
Oh, yeah, Ross. I'm kind of just peeking over the corner waiting for security to be like, well, what are these two guys doing in our conference room and kicking us out? We're moving tables around. We're setting things up, but we're very excited for today.
It's going to be awesome. We got some interviews banked. We don't usually tease interviews before they're recorded, but I think as a special occasion here, we're doing a bonus live stream. We may as well let the people know who's coming through today.
Well, we got to start. I mean, Timmy's coming through, and we got a fun piece of content ready to go with Timmy. Josh Norris, we're hoping, is going to come along as well.
Yep.
Who else we got?
I'm really hoping that we could somehow see Chris Neal.
Yeah, if he's in the building, Ian said he would try to send him down.
I am really hoping for that. So when we look at it, and you guys can throw some questions in, we just wanted to test the microphones, make sure everything was working, and seems like it is. Nobody's chirping us yet, so we like that.
Let us know if the audio is good, bad, the camera angles. I tried to wear black, a little slimming, but that's not working out for me here.
Maybe the people want to hear how last night went.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to talk about it in the episode of Locked On Senators podcast, but since we're live here, it was incredible. Like, again, it just seemed surreal that us two goofballs were dressed up in suits trying to act like we're important, and we got to meet a lot of people, a lot of the players. It was so great because a lot of these guys, Ross, like we've had on the podcast and interviewed through a computer screen, but
well, we're in our basement, we're in a hoodie.
Yeah, so it was a little different to get to, shake hands and have some more casual chit chat with them. So it was incredible.
Which conversation stood out to you the most?
I mean, probably Timmy. Like he's just got so much charisma. Right? It didn't take long for him to put the stakes on us. Yeah, Josh Norris was great to chat with him because we hadn't really got a chance to kind of.
No, I didn't know him at all
before.
We've got his dad on the show.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Who else? We got to talk to Drake at the end of the night. That was great. We got to see the Jensens after a very successful charity.
Yes. And
awareness.
Shout out to everyone who donated. I know I recognize so many other names of citizens that threw in, and let's just say the Jensens were very grateful from all the support from Sens fans.
Yep, yeah. So it was great to see her and get to meet Nick Jensen as well.
You're burying the lead. We chatted with Poulin for like half hour.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah,
we were getting the security stories from his house.
Yeah, we did actually have a long chat with Poulin. He's
dude. How about the story? And I'm sure he wouldn't mind us sharing. He was the athletic director at Notre Dame, and they were playing Stanford for a chance to go to the college football championship. And he's standing next to Joe Montana watching the game. Like, that's unreal.
Dave Poulin, that guy has done it all. Like, we need to get him back on the pod and get some more stories from him. Because if you look at his resume, and even his time as a player was exceptional. I think people overlook that.
He is. And let's get the LOSP.
He was the captain of the Flyers for a long time, right?
Well, let's get the LOSP stats department. Most shorthanded goals in NHL history. Where do you think
he's up there?
He's up there.
Wow.
Here's the list.
I don't know this.
Can you name the 4 players in NHL history with more shorthanded goals than Dave Poulin?
Well, I'm going to start with Gretzky.
Number 1.
Yeah. Okay. Just nailed it.
These are all names you know.
Now I can't just think points. I got to think penalty killers.
Oh, let us know in the chat.
For some reason, I want to say Ron Francis.
No, Ron Francis is not in the top 20.
Gordie Howe?
Gordie Howe is not in the top few.
Are they defensemen?
No, they're all forwards. They're all captains. They're all legends.
Mark Messier.
Second.
Okay, nice.
Only 2 more.
I don't think
one of them's obvious. Oh, nice. Thank you, Aaron.
Got some more jerseys for the set here.
That's awesome. Appreciate it. Thanks, Aaron. Okay, 2 more names.
I don't know. We're going to be here forever. Who is it?
Steve Yzerman and Mario Lemieux.
I thought about Lemieux, but I was like, I didn't think he killed penalties. So
those are the only guys with more shorthanded goals than Dave Poulin in NHL history.
That's impressive.
How many does he have? So he has 205 goals, and 39 of them were on the PK.
Wow. Legend.
Gretzky 73, Messier 63, then Yzerman had 50, and Lemieux 49.
Yeah, and he was telling us the story about when him and Steve Stais were working for the Leafs, and Brian Burke brings Stais into the office, and he's like, "You guys know each other?" They're like, "Yeah, we know each other." And he's like, "All right, see you later." And then they're both just in the room like, so like, what
are you gonna do?
What do you do? What do I do? What are we doing?
What are we doing? We're just hanging out, man.
Yeah, so that's an all-time story. Now look at them now, executives with the Ottawa
helping
Senators.
Run an Ottawa Senators organization. Look, I'll do some decorating, Pillsy. Let's see if the people have any questions.
Yeah, we can't really see the chat that much, so if you guys have questions, we'll hit them up. The chat got Yzerman and Mario, and my bad. I should have got that. I'm happy I got the top two. It would have been bad if I didn't get the top two. Favorite part of the gala last night, Ross? Okay, yeah, you're decorating. My favorite part, honestly, it was so cool to see how personable the players were. Like, you kind of think, especially like, we're not like mainstream media guys, but we are the media. So you kind of think that they're going to give us, I mean, we're podcasters. We do media. We interview players. But mostly we're just goofballs. But it was just cool to see them kind of in a more casual setting. And they didn't really have like their guards up. They weren't giving us kind of the cliche answers or things like that. They were being really genuine with us, especially Timmy and Brady. It just seemed like we were able to connect with those guys, and they were happy to see us. So
they're my friends.
and the thing too, and we mentioned this a bunch, so if I sound like a broken record, I apologize, but it's worth emphasizing. Everyone that's involved with the team is just such good people. Like, everyone is so nice. Everyone's so committed to not only the team but the community. There was so much money raised for charity at that event. Like, it was truly a treat to be there, and we feel honored that we were a part of it.
Yeah, well said, JL Sens. Appreciate that comment. Jacques asking if any of the injured players are back tomorrow.
Yes.
Yes is the answer. Yeah. You'll see Brady Tkachuk tomorrow for sure.
Yeah.
And the other two kept winking at us we didn't see Pinto too much. We said hi real quick, but
yeah. Not a doctor, but we received winks.
We will ask Josh Norris today if he's playing tomorrow, but I would not be surprised if he plays.
Yeah, and I think we kind of expected Brady to be back, and the way he was talking in the media seemed like he was like, all right, I'm taking one more game off, a couple games to get right, and then he's going to be back and ready to go.
He's playing. He's playing 100%. Yep. Have we had Shawarma Palace yet? Yes.
Ross ordered at what? 12:30 last night after we finished we recorded a segment right after the gala at the Chateau Fairmont Laurier, and did I mix those up? I got the three right words.
The Chateau Fairmont Laurier.
Those are the right words, just in the wrong order.
The Fairmont Chateau Laurier.
Okay, yep. In our tuxes, and we recorded a quick recap segment there, so that was fun. But Ross immediately ordered Shawarma Palace.
I had to order Shawarma Palace. Wait, we're moving fast now. I like that. The drinks of choice last night.
We're
consistent men.
I was on the rum and cokes.
And I was on the Ryan Gingers.
Yep.
Those are our drinks of choice for sure. We had a couple. I'm feeling fantastic this morning, though. I will say I feel great today. The gala was at the Rogers. They call it the Rogers Center. There's like 100 Rogers Centers in Canada now. But yeah, it's what the old Shaw is, like attached to the Rideau Center, the new conference area there. So it was all class. The Sens Foundation is unreal. So credit to them. Who are the best dressed? Looked the most handsome. I mean, Linus Allmark didn't get the black tie memo, but when you look that good, it really didn't matter. He was rocking like a red.
In his defense, though, Ross, it is black, red, and gold.
True.
They did say that, but yeah, when I saw
every other player wore black.
Yeah, I don't think Linus Allmark has a plain black suit in his closet, so that's not surprising. But he looked great.
No, he looked fantastic. Pinto had like a can of gel in his hair easily.
Hey,
Hey, he was looking crispy. All the boys look good.
Pretty good. I didn't have to pump our own tires, but we were looking good.
I think we look good. I was shocked that my pants buttoned up, but yeah, we nailed it. It was what I mean by that is I wore my wedding suit, and to think it fits 2 years later, I was a little surprised, a little nervous. So it fit enough. Yeah, exactly. All right. Where at the CTC are you? We are in like the main conference area. So when you walk in gate 2, there's like a little room on the right, and they're like, you can set up anywhere. Like it's a huge like executive table, big TV back there.
And I think, Ross, they meant that in like a polite way, and we're like
we just want the law. Like, this is perfect.
Yeah, we're like, you sure? They're like, yeah, whatever you do. Ross and I are moving furniture. We got tables separated. We got chairs all in corners. So
yeah, we got
jerseys brought in. Like
for the interview, we got 2 cameras set up, so we'll be able to have a one shot of the guests when they're on. So we're hoping to get Timmy in today's episode, and then Josh hopefully on Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Early next week. So we will we'll find out here sooner rather than later. So yes, what else we got here? Hamonic was not taking shots at the gala. Hamonic's such a good guy.
Yeah, he's an absolute beauty. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
We did chat with Alfie. Kevin asked, did we chat with Alfie? We didn't get an opportunity to chat.
No, we didn't
screen, but yeah, Ian introduced us to Alfie at the end of the night, and we were chatting with him and asking him about coaching at the Four Nations Face-Off. He said he loved it.
I almost asked, how do you like Ricard Raquel, but I did not.
Yeah, give us the scouting report at interest gauge level on Ricard Raquel.
Yeah, no, we're laughing about him now, kind of being reunited with Carlson at that tournament. He's like, hey, we're just giving each other crap the whole time. So, Alfie confirmed loves coaching way more than the front office.
That's the like, he needs to be on the ice, and he needs to be
in the mix
with the guys.
In the mix,
because he's a locker room guy, I feel like.
Yeah, no doubt. So yeah, like quick long list of people that we like spent time chatting with last night. Ryan Bonus, Dave Poulin.
Ryan Bonus was the first guy that came up to us. So
second guy.
That. Well, of the team.
We met one of the architects
that's working on the arena, our guy Daith. When it gets closer to the arena coming, we're gonna have him on the show to explain stuff. But he was an interesting dude,
which might be in the next 10 years.
Yeah,
wonder how much gray hair I'll have by then,
if you have any hair.
I'm not thinning out.
Well, I mean, if the Sens keep winning.
If they keep winning, that would be very, very nice. I just want the Sens to win hockey games, and I think everybody in this chat feels the same way. Tonight, after that gala, though, I was needing some coffee this morning. And Pillsy, good thing today's episode is brought to you by Trade Coffee. I know you're a big fan of Trade Coffee. Trade Coffee is the key to a good mornings. I got tired of the same grocery store brands that just weren't cutting it. That's why I turned to Trade. And let me tell you, the coffee is next level. Trade's the #1 specialty coffee marketplace in the U.S., bringing you fresh coffee from over 50 of the country's top roasters. Their experts have taste tested thousands of coffees, curating over 450 amazing roasts. Whether you're new to coffee or you know exactly what you'd like, they'll handpick the perfect match for you. Right now, Trade is exclusively offering our listeners 40% off your first order at drinktrade.com/LockedOnNHL. That's drinktrade, trade.com/LockedOn for 40% off your first order. drinktrade.com/LockedOn.
We're also brought to you today by our friends over at FanDuel. You guys know FanDuel is the official online sportsbook of the Locked On Podcast Network. It's North America's #1 sportsbook. Why would you go anywhere else? If you want to bet on hockey, basketball, college sports, golf, FanDuel has it all, Ross. I love their app. It's easy to use. If you're trying to get a live bet in quickly, you can do it on the FanDuel app. No navigating through menus. It's easy. Bang, bang, bang. You're in, and you get your bet in before the odds change. And if you want to put a little extra in and you want to get some crazy odds, same game parlay, that's what you're looking for. And you can do that with FanDuel. So go check them out at FanDuel.com. And new users, we got a bonus for you guys. New users, If your first bet wins, you can get $150 in bonus bets. If your first $5 bet wins, that's $150 in bonus bets. Visit FanDuel.com, the official sports betting partner of the NBA.
Holy smokes, Pillsy. Shout out to you. I completely forgot you were reading off the same screen as me, and I went right back to read the chat. So credit to you grinding through that ad read there. We got some more questions here, and then we got to head over to Sens practice at noon, and then we're getting the interviews going afterwards. I think Nick was asking where we're sitting at the game tomorrow. We are sponsored by Game Time, which means we are waiting for last minute tickets. So we're cruising the marketplace right now. So we're not sure where we're sitting, but any seat in the house is going to be elite.
And when we get our tickets, Ross, we'll
tweet it out for sure. Yeah, we definitely will. We're going to the GCP at like 1 p.m. tomorrow. We're putting in a shift there. Then we're coming to the rink, boots on the bus, go round and round.
Ross is a classic. Good thing Game Time sponsors us, Ross, because you are a last minute ticket guy. We almost pulled the trigger on tickets 5 times. And you're like, Pills, you like these seats? I'm like, yep, get them. You like these seats? Yep, get them. We're going to make it in the building one way or another, I hope.
Well, we could. Oh, yeah, look, new tickets are up. Game Time picks. Oh,
Ross, I like those. Get those.
I know, but these are actually good.
Let's see. We got some more questions.
Yo, should I actually pull trigger on this?
I've said yes multiple times. Nick asked who's starting goalie tomorrow. We cannot confirm that, but I mean, you got to go all Mark. You got to get his confidence peaking. He a couple tough goals up against the Jets, but I mean, really a 947 save percentage. You can't be too upset with that. And you got to show Allmark that he's the guy and let him play through this.
What time we're going to the Glebe? Adam's asking. Yeah, 1 o'clock tomorrow. Haven't bought any merch, Andrew. Maybe we should at the store.
Sens merch?
Yeah.
You're wearing a Sens hat right now?
I know, but I didn't just buy it.
Yeah, I actually am looking for a new hat. I have my patented, I call it my uniform hat, Ross. It's like my work hat. It only stays in my podcast studio. It never goes out into the wild. So maybe I'll get one that I can venture out into the wild with.
And no JL Sens. We've not seen Travis Green's interview this morning. We literally just woke up and we were just get out of the hotel and get to the rink ASAP. But we'll definitely be checking that one out. Joe, the interviews will not be live because we want to make sure that we can produce it. Like I said, we got a second camera here. We're going to try to make it a little more professional and have the 2-shot and kind of go back and forth. So love that. AM, we appreciate you, man. You'll be back.
Yeah, I mean, and I think doing the interviews in this type of setting live wouldn't be the best production wise and value wise. So we're doing this live to test things out. So and this has been awesome having people jump in and toss some questions out.
Yeah, this has been great. We're just trying to test it out. So we'll go another 5 minutes here. Tommy, we're going to be doing the interviews later. So after practice. So and then we're going to record the rest. And we already recorded the 3rd segment right after the Gala last night. So
Chateau Fairmont Laurier.
Come on. Great spot. I couldn't even afford to walk in there. Kevin, big Alfie guy. We appreciate you, Kevin.
There we go.
Such a beauty. Kevin, you going to be at the game tomorrow?
Oh, working the lifts.
Hey, Parley's got a great line here. Our guy Parley, we've come a long way from sneaking into Rico Coliseum with our camera. Okay, this is a good story. This is a good story time for now. Parley's on it with that one. Parley is an OG member of Making Sense of the Sens. Love you, Parley. We go to the rink. We organized it with Brett Very, I want to say his name was.
And we were wearing suits.
We were wearing suits. So we suited up to do this interview. And brought a camera, and Sean Donovan was going to come on, and we do the whole camera setup, and then we tell him we're not using the video.
Yeah, he looks at us and he's like, boys, I don't want to tell your business, but the camera's pointing the other way. And we're like, oh, no, we're not using the camera. And he's like, so what's it here for? We're like, oh, no, we're using the audio from the camera. He's like, I think in that moment, he's like, what did I agree to?
Yeah. We were still first-year students. I think at that point, we just hadn't figured it out. We had high aspirations.
Hey, I got the camera all set up here. P. Smitty would be proud.
Smitty would be proud. That was an all-time day.
Yeah. Look at
I wish that interview still existed. The missing files of Making Sense of the Sens.
Hey, but that makes it all the more special for the OG listeners. Like if you listen to Making Sense of the Sens on SoundCloud, shout out to you.
Big shout out to you, Patty. We see you.
That's awesome. Parley's here.
Yeah, love the Parleys in the mix. That was a great day. And come a long way since then, man. It's and hopefully, I mean, the last like note that I have, and if there's any other questions, we'd love to answer them. But this team is extremely confident that they're going to make the playoffs.
And like, kind of the base conversation we had with everyone is we know what we have with this team when we're healthy, and I think that Sens fans know that as well. And when this team's healthy, they've got a good constructed roster, and they're about to get a whole lot healthier this weekend.
I'm looking at VX Pure's comment here. Oh my goodness. It's not a scam. Frank Saravalli, 5 minutes ago. JJ Peterka joins the latest trade targets board 1 week before the deadline. There's a guy I'd trade the first round pick for.
Yeah, but
RFA after this year, but you have control of him.
That's not as warm and cozy as you always think.
You don't think he wants to play with Tim Stützle?
No, I didn't say that.
You don't think he wants to play with first question for Timmy. You want to play with JJ?
There's going to be a lot of bidders lining up for that, though, Ross.
I would pay a lot to get JJ Peterka.
He would be
like an egregious amount.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Would you trade Yakimchuk 1 for 1?
You know what? I would think about it. I'm not about to make any profit.
Oh my
I would
God.
certainly think about it.
What do you need? A goal scorer to play with Timmy?
Yeah.
I love Yak though.
No.
Yak's fun. Can we have them both, please? But I would really think about that. I would what would you rather trade? You'd rather trade this year's first than Yak, obviously.
Oh yeah,
obviously.
Because Yak, that's like a tangible item. The first round pick is like a lottery ticket.
People are saying no for Yak. Yeah, I'd probably say no, but it's tempting.
I would think about it.
Think about it. They could have any 2 prospects not named Yak and a first. They want what does Buffalo want? Like a horseshoe, a 4-leaf clover,
palm trees, and no state tax.
Best we can do is upstate New York. You guys got a bridge, don't they, going into the arena?
Sure. I got wings there.
A first and a Batherson for JJ's a bit heavy. Because the whole point is adding another top 6 forward.
Then you need to replace Batherson.
Now you're getting a shooter instead of a passer. But no.
Hey, Drake can sling it when he needs to.
I would do a lot to get JJ Peterka on the Ottawa Senators. That's an interesting development. Thanks for bringing that up, VX. We will be discussing that over the course of the next week.
That deserves some research and a full segment.
Yeah, but off the cuff, give up a lot for him.
Yeah.
I think my first offer is a first and any prospect not named Carter Yakimchuk.
Yeah, but I think that's where bids are going to start.
What's he making? Is he still on his entry level? Or did he sign a bridge?
Peterka?
Yeah.
Entry level, final year. Yeah.
They could even fit him under the cap.
Hopefully.
Amazing. Final question here. Nicholas Roberts, do you think Halliday can jump into a top 6 role in the next 2 years?
Oof.
It's a lot to ask. I think it'll be tough.
But he's an overager. He's got the size. He's
Yeah.
got the hockey IQ. Like, if you put him with the right guys, it's not that crazy.
But top 6, who's he pushing out?
And that's the thing.
Like in an injury situation, yeah, he could play that.
Small sample size. Yeah, I think because he's not a guy that I would look to move to the wing either. I'd like to keep him in the middle.
Okay.
Where is he?
Me too.
Where does he fit in? But
and does he fit as a 4th line center?
No, I don't think so. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got all the faith in the world in Stephen Halliday. Don't get it twisted about this. It's just there is a lot of talent.
There's a lot
of leapfrog, and in 2 years, I mean, he's playing his first pro year here. He came in, 10 games into Belleville last season. So it would be a lot to ask. But we know he did really appreciate that opportunity coming up and skating.
Oh yeah, big time. And we hope he gets an NHL game soon because he deserves it the way he's playing down there. That's Brandon Piller. I'm Ross Levitan. This is a bonus episode. We got the real thing coming later today. We appreciate the heck out of everybody. And G-Man thinks that Halliday could be a trade chip because of those other centers. You need depth. You need AHL depth. He's top line guy in AHL as a rookie. No, yeah, don't trade our friends.
Final comment for me here, Ross. We turned this on. We're like, let's do 5-10 minutes just to do a test here. Yep. We are now at 24 minutes.
Classic.
So, classic us. And hey, we wouldn't do this if so many people didn't show up and had some good questions for us.
Absolutely. Appreciate each and every one of you for riding, vibing, venting with us all day, every day. And we will be back with a full episode of LOSP later this afternoon, hopefully around 4 or 5 o'clock. And oh, yeah, we got Timmy Superstar on the show. Oh, yeah, here we go. That's Brandon Piller. I'm Ross Levitan. This is another edition of the Locked On Senators podcast, your team every day.